Good morning, everybody. Just getting to Detroit Dam, right next to Detroit Reservoir. Gonna go kind of south of the reservoir here up in the woods to scout for some camping spots. Today I'm on the Norden 901 expedition. I just put the Moto's Tractionator RAL Z tires on. And I've tried these before. They're a little noisy on the road, but they're pretty good on non-paved surfaces. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh good, I thought the gate was closed. I just saw a gate and I'm like, oh, you can't be closed. So I came up here a few months ago in the Jeep actually, and there was a huge landslide and the road was blocked. And I'm trying to remember where it was. Well, I think it was a little further up, but it was on a pretty tight corner like that. So hopefully that's not still the case. I don't know, I think if there was still a landslide, they'd probably have that gate back there closed. Oh yeah, so this is where the landslide was. It's like super muddy because they moved a bunch of dirt. But long story short, I had gone clear around the backside in the Jeep and then got to this point and there's just a huge landslide and I had to turn around and backtrack. Let's see what this is down here. Wow. Oh, kind of steep through here. Well, that's pretty cool. This would make a nice camping spot if it was more level up here. Oh, well. I'm in motorcycle boots, so I don't know if I should be climbing up here. Cool. That was pretty cool. Kind of wet, and there's moss growing on the road right here. Probably pretty slippery. I'm going to take it easy. Well, it's a little bit cool out, but the sun's out. Got to be a little bit careful. Sometimes you come around a corner and it's just wet and mossy here, or there's rocks. Wow, lots of debris. Let's go check this out. Oh, cool. Wow, this looks like a nice spot. Wow, I definitely camp here. Awesome. All right, I think we're coming up on the other camping spot that has a really great view. All right, so there's the reservoir. Sweet. All right, so it probably took about an hour and a half to get up here from the house, maybe a little bit longer, but this is a pretty cool view up here. Not positive, but I think up here there's another kind of camping spot. It's pretty good views if I remember correctly. Well, the trees are a little bit bigger since the last time I was here. From here, right behind me, you can see the reservoir. And then on the other side here, there's some mountain views off in this direction. I just passed by another camp spot and turned around because I didn't see it in time. Just going back to check it out now. Wow, this is like nice and flat, and it's actually very clean. Like there's not one piece of garbage in here. There's not even a piece of garbage in the fire ring. Awesome. Well, wonder if I should try to go around that. Oh man, that's gonna be fun getting back up. A lot of limbs down from the wind or something. Alright, so you can see the reservoir through the trees there. Another camp spot. Looks like the road, if you can call it that, dead ends kind of right here. So well, I don't think I'm going to go under that. So, let's see if I can turn around here. Wow, that's some slippery mud there. How you doing? Good. Does this go anywhere? Oh, does it? Okay. Cool.
I was trying to make it, this is usually a camp spot because we're just outside of the private.
Oh, gotcha.
But I just destroyed my chainsaw getting it stuck in that last log there.
Oh, no.
More get the rest of the way, so
No.
bar is all.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, thanks for the info. I'm just out exploring, and some of these little roads I don't have mapped at all, so seeing what's open too.
Yeah, I don't know. I cut pretty much everything along this road. It was covered since the very beginning. Usually up about another 3 or 4 miles. It's about when they stop.
Yeah.
Cutting stuff. I don't know how far they've gone. This is my first time up here.
I was up here a couple months ago in my Jeep, and maybe probably half a mile, 3/4 of a mile from the dam, there's like where you can cross over the dam.
Yeah.
There's like a huge landslide. I had to and I came in from south, so I had to backtrack clear around the whole thing. It was a pain. Anyway.
I saw where it was the other day just before the bridge, or today just before the bridge.
Yeah, where all that mud is. Yeah.
That must have been quite the sight.
Yep. Anyway, thanks, man. Have a good day. Alright, so it's just about 4:30 and I'm still probably an hour from home at least, so I think I'm gonna head that way. I'm about I don't know, maybe a few minutes from the dam, and overall today I'd say it was a success as far as finding some campsites, and I did come across a couple I've been to before, but it's nice to kind of see what's open. Sometimes with trees falling and storms and logging operations, you never know what's going to be open. Oh, and landslides. There's when I was up here a few months ago, there was actually a landslide on this road, and it was nice to see that had gotten cleared. Also got to test the drone. It's part of the reason right now I'm doing under 30 miles an hour. This particular drone will only travel at maybe 30 miles an hour, so so far so good. The follow feature actually works a lot better than the other drones that I've had before. It's not perfect, but for the money I think it's pretty good. It's called the DJI Neo 2, and just for the drone itself it's a few $100s, and you can use it without a controller. If you buy just the drone, you can also use the phone app, which is what I'm using today for the most part, but it's got a lot of cool follow modes and, you know, special corkscrew shots and rocket shots, and it'll take selfie pictures. It's kind of like having your own cameraman. One thing that happened a couple times today is I was having the drone follow me and it hit a branch or something, and I had a pretty tough time finding the drone. So fortunately I did. It's behind me right now. The other thing I'm kind of happy to report is the Moto's tires. The Tractionator RAL Z did pretty good. There are some pretty slick conditions. Most people wouldn't think it's that slick, but when you get a little bit of mud and a little bit of pine needles on some of these forest roads, even if it's paved or dirt, definitely can be a little bit slick. So we're just going across the dam for Detroit Reservoir right now. A lot of people like to fish off this, and the water, it can be a ways down there, so a lot of times what they'll do is use like a mini crab pot once they get a fish on, and they'll bring the fish to the surface and then bring it up. So people just hanging out, checking out the dam right now. Alright, and I think I'm going to pull over up here and put my jacket on and put the drone away, all that stuff. Alright, we'll see you next time.